Amy has broken up with Matt. Following their 2017 divorce, the Little People Big World celebrities are currently content with new relationships. With Chris, the latter found love again, whereas the former started seeing Caryn Chandler right away. Their second relationship has been so vividly shown in Little People Big World. It seems that Amy is no longer in favor of Matt and Caryn's relationship, even though many years have gone since this transition. Amy said in her memoirs that Matt had cheated on her with Caryn on several occasions. This is the reason that a lot of admirers believe their relationship is still tense. It appears that by putting more gasoline on the fire, her husband Chris Merrick made things worse. That's because he revealed to the well-known matriarch that Caryn's engagement diamond from Matt was larger than what she already had. Amy Roloff and Chris Merrick are enjoying a happily ever after. They were married in August 2021, and their lovely farm wedding was highlighted in a special Little People Big World broadcast on TLC. Despite their 6 years of dating, Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler have not yet formally announced their relationship. Matt's proposal to Caryn is the final topic of discussion in Little People Big World Season 25. They want to be married at last, now that their ideal home is almost finished. Chris expressed concern about his wife Amy's response to Matt reaching a significant milestone in the last episode. For that reason, he understood that the ring Matt gave Caryn for her engagement was larger than the diamond he gave Amy when they were first dating. Amy was a little irritated when Chris attempted to alert her to the news of the engagement. She was curious as to how much larger the diamond would be. According to the Little People Big World star, her boyfriend gave the impression that Caryn's entire hand was covered with diamonds. Amy wasn't interested in getting into any of it personally. They had this talk just before heading to supper at Matt and Caryn's house. Evidently, the cat was killed by curiosity. Chris and Matt were concerned about the outcome of the meal among the women following the proposal, which explains why. The entire event would be embarrassing, Amy's husband thought. Matt concluded the video by saying, "Oh boy, so fans will find out what happened by watching only the full Little People Big World episode." But in one of the trailer scenes, Amy gave Caryn the command to show her the ring. The others in their rooms began to hold their breath, wondering how she would respond to the entire situation at that point. That will add depth to the plot and provide a great deal of enjoyment. Nonetheless, the eagerness of the fans to see how everything plays out is palpable. Would you rather Amy respond to the proposition in a negative or positive way? Chris and Amy would be invited to the wedding by Matt and Caryn. Despite being divorced in 2016 and discovering new relationships, Amy and Matt Roloff continue to collaborate on Little People Big World. The love story between Amy and Matt Roloff is a significant aspect of the history of TLC's Little People Big World for viewers. Together, the couple, who were both small people, built a home and a family on their expansive Oregon farm, Roloff Farms, and promoted awareness of small people. But in 2016, Amy and Matt separated following nearly 3 decades of marriage. Thankfully, they were able to find new collaborators and are still working on the program together. In order to work on a charity event that would take place at the farm in Season 25, Amy, Matt, Caryn Chandler, Matt's current fiancé, and Chris Merrick, Amy Roloff's husband, have gotten back together. As it brought Matt and Amy together, the charity holds great significance for them, as Matt revealed during the show. What then is this charitable organization? And just how did Amy and Matt get together? Details are provided below. A Dwarf Athletic Association of America meeting is when Matt and Amy first met, he said. During the Season 25 confessional, Matt stated that the Dwarf Athletic Association of America had a significant influence on both of our lives. And that's how I met Amy. 1986 saw them cross paths at the convention. Matt and Amy discussed their initial meeting in a Season 1 episode of the program, which aired back in 2006. It was evident to Matt that Amy would be an excellent mother from the moment he first laid eyes on her. In reference to Matt, Amy remarked that he simply had a boundless enthusiasm for life and was unaffected by his little size. Furthermore, she asserted that she was drawn to him because of his novel perspective on the world. They were together till May 18, 2016, after getting married on September 12, 1987. Jacob, Molly, and the twins Zach and Jeremy were their 4 children born during their marriage. In 2016, Amy and Chris Merrick were going through a divorce when they met at a mixer. Despite not being partnered with her at first, Chris and her bonded, and he invited her out on a motorbike trip. They had dated for 5 years before getting married in August of 2021. Additionally, Matt entered a new partnership. For 10 years, Caryn was employed full-time by the Roloff family firm, initially as a manager and subsequently as Matt's personal assistant. In 2017, their love went viral, and in 2018, Caryn left her job at the farm. There was conjecture that Matt's relationship with Caryn started prior to the dissolution of his union with Amy. In any case, in April 2023, Matt and Caryn announced their engagement. Amy Roloff responds to her former partner Matt Roloff's announcement of his engagement to Caryn Chandler. In a recent Little People Big World episode, Amy seemed to be extending a dinner invitation to the couple in support of them. When Matt announced his engagement to Amy over the phone, she sounded amazing, he said in the TLC episode airing on Tuesday, March 19th. But in person, he wasn't sure if she would respond favorably. Amy urged Caryn to exhibit her engagement ring at the dinner, which was attended by Amy's husband, Chris Merrick. Amy exclaimed, "That's very pretty," and reached for Caryn's outstretched hand. "Howdy," Caryn said during confessional that she was a little nervous about Amy's request. "I admit that I was a little nervous when Amy requested to see the ring because, really, who wants to do that? The occasion was perfect, and I believe she's happy with our engagement. She probably expected it at some time." She claimed she's been incredibly understanding about it. Amy, on the other hand, admitted in her confessional that while she was thrilled for her ex-partner, she felt conflicted about their engagement. "I do feel kind of weird about that," she said to the cameras. "I'll be alright as long as we don't get, nitty-gritty and personal," she said, "even though Matt is my ex. I would never discuss Matt with Caryn, like. Thankfully, she isn't. Yes, indeed, this is what we're doing here. Do you guys really think that you did that, Amy?" In March of 2014, Amy and Matt made their divorce known. Their divorce was finally completed in May 2016 after they filed for divorce the following year. The couple announced at the time in a statement to people that it was with deep regret that they had reached the tough decision to file for divorce after 27 years of marriage. "Along with creating our robust and still profitable companies, we are proud of what we have done as a team, raising 4 amazing children who have developed into amazing individuals." They said, "Our kids and our ever-expanding family, along with our love and support for them, will be our priority. We'll keep collaborating side by side as we go about our everyday business for all of our ongoing endeavors. We express our gratitude to our loved ones, friends, and all of our supporters for their unwavering support and comprehension throughout this trying time.